Do what it do, YouTube. I was going to make this video about 4 or 5 days ago, actually June 24th to 25th, but we're doing it today. Didn't put too much thought into this. I just press record and I'm going, because I feel like if I put too much thought into it, I'm going to cause myself some anxiety. I probably won't perform or speak of how I need to speak in a genuine matter. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So today, I want to talk to y'all about the power of progressing with peace. And essentially what I mean with that, I wrote a whole thing right here, a whole page full of shit. And so let's say I got this intuition. I came up with all these words, this whole paragraph. I wrote this during a spiritual experience is what we'll call it. Can't really elaborate too much on that for legal reasons, and just, you know, they up and, you know, the haters, you know. But without talking, let me just get right into it. First of all, I'm going to read just what I wrote, and then I'm going to kind of elaborate, kind of break it down for y'all so you can kind of get a better understanding of what exactly I'm speaking of. All right, so June 24th, 25th. All right, so I need to become more present. Just take some deep breaths. So when you find yourself in a form of tension, take a deep breath. Just like really close your eyes and just take it out. Get within. You need to tap in. You know what I'm saying? So then take a deep breath. Understand that it's better to be calm and steady, present with oneness, and take things into collectively and appreciatively. So you want to collect things and see what they are and appreciate what it is, whether if it's bad or not, because some things can be light within darkness. So not giving in to uncontrollable variables or forms of an anxiety. So don't be stressing out about things that aren't uncontrollable or things that are in the future. You know, you really need to just dial in on what you got to do now, tomorrow, and the next day. And so I'll just keep reading this, see, because it may, I'm trying to really keep y'all in rhythm of what exactly I'm talking about. I don't want to just go through this whole thing and then y'all just don't understand. So right after that, I'm like, don't be/live in a hurry. And this is something I've struggled with here the past few months, and I finally got through it. So like it would just feel like I have so much to do, so much on me, that I feels like I'm on a timer. Especially if you sleep past 12, you're setting yourself up for a fuck day. You know, you're gonna be having to run this, that, third. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why it's so important to try to get ahead on the day in your life. Start early, and with invest in everything, you need to start now, start early, and then you'll be glad that you didn't do the things that you shouldn't have, and you'll be glad that you did the things that you were supposed to. So with that, it says, so don't live in a hurry. You need to take things collectively. Live life with steady flow. Absorb my surroundings. Takes things in as it is. Understand it, but don't overthink it. Time is ticking, but it is better to stay cool, calm, and focused during your wakefulness. Understand my goals and my why. Live in a flow state. Be courageous, be cautious, but be always aware of your impulses and collect them accordingly. So whether it's an impulse, say you're addicted to nicotine for something, I don't know, I just know that's a very strong impulse that a lot of Americans, a lot of people in the whole world deal with. So you want to take that, put it in a little cabinet inside of your brain, whether it's like, okay, I gotta do this first until I can do that, you know. Or if it's playing video games, you gotta collect these things, organize these things to where you're doing something in order to deserve that. Or really, maybe you don't even need that at all. Maybe it's a very destructive impulse where you're like completely trying to take it out of your life. So you want to supplement all kinds of things to really fluster out, to really blur that vision, that impulse, to keep you distracted away from doing destructive things. And so being a flow state, and you want to collectively, okay, I already said that. So for example, here was some other examples I had. You know, I was talking about like whether you're addicted to something or what have you, whether you have a bad impulse on eating, you know, things like that. You need to really obtain that thought and really think about it. Be like, wow, do I really feel this? Is this really going to benefit me? Should I really be thinking this way? Or should I just go for a walk, get my mind off of it, find something more productive to do. But one of my examples would be like, so you want to ask yourself, should I be doing or thinking this? B, is this thought destructive or productive? C, when or should I do this or feed the thought? So you need to find a time and a place that best meets when you should do this or if you should not, to really organize the way that you live and the way that you do things. And then D, now what shall I do to handle this thought correctly? So we have a lot of things that we got to think, and then we got to find what is the best route, what is the best way of going about it, because some ways can bring us other unnecessary results or things that we might do that would mess us up for a different time frame. So being able to really separate what's important and put it at a very specific time is very important. Understand that, and then here's a very big one that a lot of people really need to open up about. There's only three things that won't stop for you: time, lives, and opportunities. So appreciate and utilize the things around us and use what we already have. The whole idea of being creative is not about something that's exterior. Being creative is a form of working with what you already have. Okay, so a lot of us, we think that we need this, that, and the third, but if we take a second and realize it, we actually have everything that we need in our disparity. And how do we gather and use those tools or whatever we have to benefit us in the best way with the current situation that we're in? And that is very important, just for all of life being progressive. And so you want to utilize the things, and then use what we already have to use to our best abilities. Everything that you have, you want to just use it to your best ability, not someone else's. Don't comparison. Comparison is the death of all joy. That's what Kevin Gates said, and that's very true. In order to form bigger paths, ideas, and lives. So that's basically I read everything right here on this little thing. I really don't have much more to say. Oh shit, my little voice just went a little whack. But if y'all want to hear some more, I will be dropping some more videos about all kinds of this is a little different than what I'll usually be doing. I try to like make myself a little more like I was thinking I'd come on here with my little Tabithian bowls and do this and that, but I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna make this video, just speak, but don't be surprised, or don't say that I didn't tell you, because in the next few videos you'll probably see me acting a different way or have a different sort of energy. I am one of those people. I do have kind of like a mixed personality, but it is something that I'm working on to try to really find who my inner, real, true, higher self is and who I am from deep within. But then on the same side, that doesn't really mean that I am a mixed personality. It could just mean that I'm a good actor, So a lot of these things that we take in and think that are negatives, oh, I'm ADHD, this, and that. But what you don't see on the flip side is you can use that to your advantage. Say you are ADHD, why don't you use that I gotta do it to your advantage, you know what I'm saying? So you can be doing multiple productive things at the same time, right? Use it to your advantage. Don't try to demonize it. Now, a lot of our flaws are actually blessings that we don't even realize. So it's very understanding. You gotta really tap in with that. My mind's getting a little clustered right now, so I'm probably gonna wrap this up right now. I'm not trying to make too long a video just talking and rambling. I really wanted to keep it straight, right to the point. If y'all like this, go ahead and like, subscribe. I'm gonna be dropping all kinds of new content. We're gonna be starting podcasts on here soon. I got a few colleagues and friends and associates that I'm gonna be bringing on here. We're gonna be talking about all sorts of things: educational, financial, comical. We're gonna have everything going on here. I don't like to, me, I'm ADHD. I like to keep it all around. I like to have a very abundant, progression of all kinds of different lifestyles. You know what I'm saying? I've never liked to do one thing, and that's what I really want to bring to y'all on this platform, on my page, is really just showing you all the virtues of all the different things that you can be implementing into your life for like a very complete, bountiful life. You know what I'm saying? So without all that said, B's right there. I thought he about to sting my ass, but he just been chilling. He does the same thing every day. I mean, he's like low-key my pet now. Like, I done lost my fear of wasps, you know, doing all this stuff. Motherfucking wasps, they'll come after you, but eventually once you reach that frequency, even the animals don't even fuck with you no more. Like, it's for real. Like, it's some weird shit. You know, it might sound crazy, but like, our bodies possess greater value and greater power than we will even understand. We are more technological advanced than any other computer. We just don't know how to harness the energy or how to utilize it, or very most of us don't. You know, so with all that said, hope y'all like, subscribe, keep coming back. We're gonna be dropping all kinds of crazy new stuff. Without further ado, y'all have a great one, and peace.